Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Haliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin, and it's Siakam in at the 5. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Haliburton. Curry's shot is off. Haliburton outside. Nembhard outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Toppin outside. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about the growth of Tyrese Haliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Siakam. Haliburton outside. The deep 3. Rebounded by Green. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
That was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks, and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
Now here's Curry, and here's Butler outside. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Haliburton. There's Nesmith with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
An easy 2 on the layup. Curry's got 5 now.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Haliburton. And here's Nesmith to stop the drought. He drops it from range. It's a tie ball game.
A nice feed from Haliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. making some changes here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now Butler. Still no points. Hield for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McConnell passes to Matherin. Now Siakam. McConnell left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Shepherd for three. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Hield missing. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Siakam. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Inside, here's Siakam. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
That's good from Siakam. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Post. Yet to see a basket. And here's Curry for 3. Bradley grabs the board. Pacers leading by 8. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Bradley, high post. He's against post. Just 4 to shoot. Haliburton, no good. Outside Hield. Back to Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim. And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Walker, a screen on Hield. Haliburton finds Walker. Now here's McConnell. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Left side Matherin. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Kuminga. Then for Indiana, Toppin, he's checked in for Walker, and Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to post. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry, and here's Hield. Fires from deep. And Toppin pulls it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Nembhard outside. Here's Bradley. 1:51 left in the second period. Great open look there. Matherin's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Back to Hield. Outside for Green. Hield, a screen on Toppin. Shoots from the line. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Stephen Curry. Then for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. He's checked in for Bradley. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Haliburton. And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Siakam outside. Back to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Neesmith. Nembhard for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And stolen by Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. Siakam against Green. Toppin outside. On the wing, Nembhard. 6 to shoot from 20 feet. Rebounded by Hield.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
15 seconds left in the second period. Butler taking his time here. Over Toppin. Butler can't get it to go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Haliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the three. Now here's Butler. Still without a bucket. Moody misses. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Let's go with a three. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
And Siakam, here we go. And here's Toppin from the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Pajimski. Now here's Curry. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Nembhard. And here's Nesmith. Haliburton on the wing. Siakam outside. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Butler. No points yet. And here's Green from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Pacers leading by 12. Haliburton outside. Siakam outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Heald's checked in for the Warriors. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Now here's Siakam. He has 6. Haliburton outside. Wing shot on the way, and it's in there. Haliburton's got his first bucket in this one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul, and the Warriors make some changes. Post comes in for Green, and it's Kuminga in for Curry. Then for Indiana, Bradley comes in for Toppin, and it's McConnell in for Tyrese Haliburton. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Screen by Post. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pajimski. From downtown, Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. .119 left in the third. And here's Butler. He's covered by Siakam. Butler against Siakam. Pajemski. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Mathurin. Nembhard outside. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. And here's Siakam for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 12. Now Butler. Here's Heel. Right side, Kuminga. To the wing, right side. And the Warriors miss again. Indiana's gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now here's Siakam. 6 points for him. Launches it. No good on the shot. And so it's the Indiana Pacers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Quentin Post. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 11.
As fast as lightning, Haliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Here's Kuminga. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Walker. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Jackson-Davis. Pass to Curry. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Hield against Haliburton. Walker for 3. The rebound by Post.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Curry. And stolen by McConnell. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Haliburton, the pass to Bradley. Now here's Mathurin. Haliburton surveys the floor. 3-pointer. Walker with another miss. Warriors trail by 9. Curry passes to Hield. Back to Curry. Oh, deflected. Walker with a steal. Oh, he dropped it straight in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for post. Butler comes in for Jackson Davis. Moody's checked in for Kuminga. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Bradley. Toppin comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Warriors trail by 11. Stephen Curry! Goes again. Butler fires! He's off from 3. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Oh, yeah! That's good!
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. For 3, it's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
There's a screen by Toppin. Green against Siakam. Now Toppin, beyond the arc. No good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter. Curry! Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Haliburton outside. Now Toppin. Nembhard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Fires the 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game. Five-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Nembhard, defended by Pajemski. Toppin outside. Clock at 6. Great awareness to beat the clock. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Obi Toppin.